Now watch when that goes off. Listen to the difference in the sound up here. Go ahead. Now it's just like a front yard like everybody else has. It is a beautiful day in North York, Canada with Joey Genovese from Genoscapes, and we are at a front yard water feature, right?
Yeah, it's a front yard.
I can hear it. Look at this beautiful garden. I mean, this is somebody who obviously enjoys gardening. Retired couple?
They actually are musicians, and they teach kids their various trades.
Hey, what a unique design. It's like a formal water feature.
Yeah, they really like the formality of some of these features that they send me. They send me pictures of interest and all that, and I said, well, we can do something where we kind of incorporate the natural look and the formal look.
So how long ago did you put this in?
We put this in earlier this year. The guys put it in earlier.
Nice. Well, I can tell that those two chairs right there are well-used chairs. So many people have front yards. They like to sit on their front yards and wave to the neighbors and whatnot. How about sitting on your front yard porch and hearing that and seeing these fish? Beautiful fish.
Yeah.
They got some really nice koi in here.
So they used to have a very small pond here, and
the
fish came with the job. They were here before I was.
There was an existing pond.
Yep.
Was it a formal pond or was it like a preformed tub?
It was actually a small pond using aquascape components.
Okay.
And
somebody else had done it.
Yeah, but it was just basically bare liner. They like this because, you know, the kids come in, their clients come in,
yeah,
and they like to feed the fish, and they like to see the fish.
Oh my gosh, I would love this. This is very unique. You actually use cinder blocks inside the water. Why was that?
Well, we wanted square edges, right? Square sides. So we really wanted to create our steps, do our ledges like we normally would, but we wanted it straight. So we used cinder blocks, a coursing stone that you would build a house out of.
Well, it works. It's a pretty special water feature, and I love that waterfalls is so unique how it really juts out there.
Yeah, it kind of comes off every side. So
yeah, so look at how unique this is. So you have your two frame rocks that are actually set back. Normally they're right there, and this unique rock. And did that just come to you when you saw the rock?
Yeah, I mean, we were working with the stones that were existing, so we were kind of trying to make the best use of them. And that rock there said spill stone better than all the others, definitely.
Well, that is fantastic.
Hello.
Hey, Joe. Good to see you again.
How you doing?
Oh, great.
I'm the pond guide, Greg Wittstock.
Oh, nice to meet you.
So this is your second water feature up here?
Yes, yes.
You had one before. How long did you have a water feature for?
Since we moved in 2008.
Oh, okay. So about 10 years. And what made you decide to, was it, you wanted it bigger or?
Well, it was not properly done. Let's just say that.
So Joe didn't build it?
No, that's right.
How you doing, sir? So anyway, so you had an existing pond.
I bought the house. It was just snow on top of, I think it was dry. They weren't using it.
Okay.
So we didn't.
It had been closed.
So we were wondering why anybody had a pond in their front yard.
Sure. The reason that I have my channel is, you know, you bought a house with an existing water feature, upgraded by getting Joey to come in and make a very unique formal water feature. What would you say to people now that you had a water feature, what it's like to live with one?
Great.
We love it.
How so? I see your chairs out here. It looks like this is a great place to sit and have a coffee, or what do you do?
Well, we have also music students who come to the house. They really enjoy it.
So it's the first thing people see, and what is nice about a water feature is there's nothing else that you could put up here that would create as much buzz as a water feature would. How much work is the pond? How much maintenance is it required?
A lot less work since Joe installed this pond.
Yeah, so the old one that was built differently was a lot of maintenance.
Yeah.
This one,
much less.
Much less. I love the formal edges. It's a very unique design. And one of the things that we like to show on this channel is we showcase a lot of big water features, and especially, you know, Joe's got a lot of ones. But this is a very typical front yard in a suburban neighborhood, but yet someone could still have a very unique water feature. You don't have to have an elaborate big project.
No, it's very effective for the space, and it sounds amazing, right?
Yep, great sound.
Yeah, and it blends in with the interlock, and it's not too big and heavy with, you know, a lot of heavy rock. So we like that. And I love walking on the side to do the fish, and it's clean to do the weeding. And
that's good. You go from buying a house with an existing pond that was high maintenance to upgrading to a low maintenance aquascape ecosystem pond. Even with a formal edge, it's still an ecosystem pond built the exact same concept in the exact same way, just with cinder blocks or formal rocks in here. It's a low maintenance, work of art, one of a kind custom creation.
When we feed the fish, we usually cut it off so the fish food won't go into the skimmer.
Yeah, so you got a nice shut-off switch.
Yeah, so we just cut it off.
Now watch when that goes off. Listen to the difference in the sound up here. Go ahead. Now it's just like a front yard like everybody else has.
You know, they don't recognize everybody around here, so they're going to be very afraid of that.
they'll be a little scared.
Yeah, so Lynn is actually the one that feeds them the most. So
maybe I'll have better luck there. I don't know how they'll feel.
So did you ever think you would be enjoying so much the process of feeding fish?
No, because I always consider these Peter's fish. I told Joe this is Peter's birthday present.
Yeah, those are some nice looking fish. You got some sankis in there. I love the butterfly koi.
The big black one is the ugliest one, right?
Yeah, but in Japanese philosophy, it's good luck to have one black koi in a pond. So that's your good luck koi. So any good luck that you have can be attributed to him.
The parents love sitting out here while the kids are having the lessons.
And they should. It's so unique and it's so different, and it's something that separates you apart. You know, why wouldn't the kids like this? I'm going to turn the waterfalls back on now that you've fed them.
Okay, so here's our card.
Okay, so Peter and Lynn Ware Academy of Music, and that is music to my ears, that waterfalls. Hey, thanks a lot for the hospitality. I really appreciate it. Thanks for living the aquascape lifestyle. Thanks for working with Joey on this.
Did a good job.
And if you guys like this stuff, like, comment, subscribe so more people could see what living the aquascape lifestyle is all about. We are out here in Canada, Toronto area, with Joey Genovese driving around in his beautiful vehicle. And this is a new project. Actually, it's a project that they're still on, I think, and he wanted to take us out, show us what he's done so far, and introduce us to the contractor that brought him in. Hey, John, the pond guy, Greg Wittstock.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
So you're the guy that brought Joe in on this, huh?
I did, yeah. We had some ideas, and you know, to be honest with you, I've built ponds before.
Sure.
But bringing in someone who has the expertise and the vision, it helps kind of pull it all together. So.
Fantastic. So this is a current project that's going on right now?
No, we're done.
Oh, okay.
Are you done? I'm done.
Yeah. So this is all finished up really recently, huh?
Yeah, so we got an award for this project back in 2015.
Okay.
So it's 3 years in now.
Nice. Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah, basically the customer said I needed a place that I can kind of go outside, be on my own, I can have my family, I can entertain.
Beautiful design. You did all the hardscaping and you did the design, and Joey came in and did the water feature, right?
Yeah. There's
look at that.
There's a before shot.
Look at that. And then, ta-da!
Yeah, and this is the award we got for it.
Outstanding.
Yeah.
What a neat project. Okay.
Yeah, so you have deck, you've got pond, you've got interlock, and you've got a chimney, you've got, you know, softscaping, you've got a huge backyard, and yet they still have lots of room to play around. So they got all the amenities.
Yep.
All in one, and yet it's so close to the inside, so they can come in and out.
I love all those
It's year round.
So talk to me about this. How do they like the water feature?
Well, a big thing around here was soundscaping. So
Yeah.
there was a lot of construction stuff going on. You know, kids. There's a school over there, so they wanted something to visually see, yet also for soundscaping. So this is,
I like that soundscaping.
yeah. Namaste. I don't know.
Amen, brother.
I don't know, whatever sells, right?
Amen. Well, I can see exactly where I'm going. I love my job. Look at this view. So cool. John, I think my favorite thing about this project, obviously the pond is what everything is designed around, but this floating deck over here, I think is just so unique. This entire space, actually, I love the different elevation changes. You know, and then having a deck like this that you're going to want to walk over here. And then Joey, what I love about it is you walk over here and you still have the sound of water. You know, the waterfall's over on this side, you've got your Mongolian basalt rocks over here, and then it's a floating deck. It's cantilevered over, but everybody that comes up here when you have a cantilevered deck is going to wonder how far the water comes underneath. Even though it only goes under a foot or so, it's the optical illusion. So if I were to say what my favorite thing about this is, it's just all the elevation changes, the cantilever deck, and how everything's integrated, and it's all because of the water feature. If this was here and this was like this and the water feature wasn't here, there wouldn't be a purpose for it. But because it is, with the bridge and the cantilever deck, there is a purpose for it. What about you? What's your favorite thing?
One of the biggest things is creating intimate seating areas. So just like you said, here it's a whole different spot. You walk over there, it's a whole different spot. You walk over there, so you're creating different things. And then, like you said, with the soundscaping, you hear the water over there and over there. So it's kind of cool.
Yeah. And that's essentially the same. I mean, the water feature basically surrounds you wherever you are in the property. I mean, you have it to the right of you, you have it to the left of you. I mean, it really is all encompassing in the space.
And the amazing thing is it's a liner pond.
Yes.
Like it looks, you can't see 1 inch of rubber.
And the goal with an aquascape ecosystem water feature is it's supposed to replicate nature. So it's rocks and gravel, plants, fish, mechanical filtration, biological filtration, but you don't see it. So you can't see the biofalls, which is completely hidden up here. I mean, that's beautiful rock work. And then the moss growing on the side. I mean, look at how gorgeous that is. That looks like somebody took it up out of the middle of the woods and plopped it back down. What's the homeowner think of this whole thing? I mean, you dealt primarily with the homeowner, brought Joe in. What's the homeowner think?
They have a lot more parties.
This is the entertainment.
A lot more neighbors come over.
Yeah.
You're creating a space, and that's what the whole goal was.
He said the neighbors come over. Come over here. If that was your yard, where would you be hanging out? I'd be hanging out over here too. And the cool thing is, that yard is the exact same footprint as this yard, but there's so much more action going on in this yard that this yard feels bigger. That space where you can see everything, when you look out your back window and you see the entire vista, there's nothing to draw you outside. What we like to say about a water feature is, it's like a vacuum cleaner. It'll pull you outside and deposit you in the backyard, and you want guys to be in their backyard because that's what you do. You do the full landscape and hardscapes, right?
And year round, right? This thing runs year round, and they have a fireplace, so now you're creating year round, so it's worth every penny you spend on it.
Well, and that's a good investment. So John, thank you for working with Joey.
Good to meet you.
Our top guy out here from an artistic standpoint up in Ontario. And this is what living the aquascape lifestyle is all about. Ponds done right, customers served right is all about. If you like what you see, like, comment, and share so more people get inspired to live the aquascape lifestyle. I love my job.